Well, killed that target. Oh, guys, this is a Mosin Nagant. Now, this is not going to be a review on the Mosin Nagant because honestly, you're here on YouTube and there are thousands, if not tens of thousands of videos on the Mosin Nagant. But if you don't know much about the Mosin, this is an old military rifle developed for the Russians. They started manufacturing these guys in 1891 and produced them all the way till 1965. Over 37 million of these firearms were made during that time period. It was developed by Mr. Mosin and Mr. Nagant. I'm not going to try to pronounce their first names because, let's just be honest, I can't even say Stanger right. But this is not why you clicked on the video. This is why you clicked on the video. Yep, that's all you get. Single shot, little mini Mosin Nagant. Let's get into the video. This little Mosin Nagant, the little mini Mosin is what I call it, is a single shot 22 LR. It is designed, manufactured, and created by the fine people at Keystone. And how I came across this cool little mini Mosin was my friends at Classic Firearms posted on their Instagram page a bunch of these things that they got in. And I simply commented, I'm like, dude, I would love to have one of those. So they were nice enough to send me one of their mini Mosins. Unlike its big brother, this is a single shot and it's also chambered in 22 long rifle. But the finish on this little guy is awesome. It looks just like its big brother. Okay, you even have your little bitty military sling right here. It's got walnut furniture. You got your little straps right here that kind of look like zip ties, but they're not zip ties. Even the replica sights, the same sight picture that you would see on a Mosin, it's pretty unbelievable. This guy was created to mimic the good old 9130 Mosin. Now, the Mosin's been in a lot of movies. One of my favorite movies that I love to watch, war movies, is Enemy at the Gates. And Vasily used a 9130 sniper model. The Mosin became very popular to a lot of people, I guess probably in the early 2000s, because they became a military surplus rifle at that point. A lot of them started being imported in. And to a lot of you guys, you know, the Mosin Nagant was your first big boy rifle. I remember when they first started shipping crates and crates and crates of these guys into the United States, you could pick them up for about $89. But before we go over some about the little mini Mosin, let's do a little bit more shooting. Now the reloads are going to be kind of slow, but it's a fun little plinker. Now, I don't know exactly what scale model this guy is compared to the big brother Mosin 9130, but it's tiny. I'm talking real tiny. It only weighs 2.5 pounds. Let's go out at 100 yards. I haven't shot this at 100 yards yet, so I don't really know exactly where to hold. I am just going to hold, let's just hold dead center. Don't know where I hit. Let me aim a little bit higher. I'm shooting some CCI standard velocity ammo here. And it's just one of these little fun guns to shoot. There we go. I had to aim just a little bit higher. But Keystone is only making 500 of these rifles. Now, the MSRP on these guys are $399. And before you guys spaz out, you're probably saying to yourself, and I've read the comments on my Instagram page, I've put a teaser videos on the little mini Mosin there. A lot of you said $399 for a glorified cricket. No, I'm not going to pay that. Well, that's fine if you don't want to pay it. At this point, they only released them for a couple of weeks now, and they're pretty much sold out. Keystone has sold almost every single one of the 500 of these Mosins. Now, if you are lucky enough to purchase one or still can find one, this one is serial number 41. but they come shipped in a crate, just like the other Mosins, with a letter of authenticity from Keystone. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful, cool little rifle. Let's shoot it a few more times. And you do have to pull back the hammer here to fire it. I can't believe I killed my target down there. I guess I can go for that other 60-yarder. I don't know exactly, the sights are adjustable, but I don't even know exactly where to hold. Let me aim just a little bit higher. There we go. But it's a fun little plinker. I got this for one reason and one reason only, and that is as a collector item. Now, I've heard rumors, and according to Keystone's website, they're going to make other replica models of military rifles. This is their first. This is the Mosin. It was very, very popular, and they sold out of these guys quickly. I would like to see them make like a 1903 Springfield next. I have no idea what they're going to make next, but I guarantee you when they do come out with other models, they're not going to stay on the shelf long. But I want to thank Classic Firearms for sending me this little guy. I'm going to clean it up, put it back in its crate, and maybe one day it's going to be worth $1 million. I don't know if it's going to be worth $1 million or not, but I guarantee you the price is going to go up with these guys. And lastly, I know what you're probably asking yourself, will it split a playing card? Let's find out.